Hello and welcome back to our FCS Dynasty and NCAA Football 2006. Today we've got the 0-3 Jacksonville Dolphins, one of the most hyped teams in the preseason, traveling to take on the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils. And they've got a pretty good team. Well, the first maybe 6 or 7 people are really good. The rest of them are absolute garbage. But the Dolphins have been underperforming all season, and there has been some changes to the offense. Last week we saw them put up more points than they had in any other game. And head coach Marvin Joseph said that the offense has improved some, but we're still not where we need to be. Definitely going with a 2-quarterback system next game. Also planning to move Mr. Highlight around more to get more use out of his skill set. I went ahead and switched around some formation subs for this squad on offense to try to get people in better position to try to get some more points on the board and finally get a win for the Dolphins. Hopefully that is today, and I have the Dolphins winning this one 24-21, and they're not off to a good start. Their defense, I can't really do anything to help the defense out too much for these guys. They're already pretty stacked as far as talent, as Allen Davidson gets his first career interception. But they have plenty of talent on defense. They just need to actually perform. And an offense here. Hines is in the backfield with Golden, and here's Mr. Highlight with a reception, and he turns on the afterburners, and he's going to take this one all the way for his first career receiving touchdown. Look at the speed, my goodness. Just exploded away from the safeties, and there's no chance that they can catch him at all. But Ryan Golden, quarterback in there. He is the starter. We will see Michael Hines in at quarterback as well, in special formations to try to get some extra yardage going for him, because he can run the football, he just doesn't know how to throw it. And there's a 15-yard face mask on Walters, the star middle linebacker, non-subscriber player. And the Delta Devils stopped short of the first down here. 4th and 4, they're going to go for it. Steal, left side, deflected away, and the Dolphins get the ball back. Hines on the triple option, left side, Mr. Highlight downfield making a huge block, and Hines is loose, and he's gone. Very explosive offense to start the game, 14-0 already here in the first quarter. Hines gets called for the taunting penalty, but it doesn't matter, the Dolphins do make the extra point. Very explosive offense so far. And I put Mr. Highlight in slot position for a bunch of formations to try to get him, across the middle of the field a little bit quicker and try to get open more. He's also at halfback in some positions. You'll see that later on. And what a hit by Zane Williams out of bounds. That'll make it 3rd and 12 as Steele tries to throw one deep here over the middle. Caught by Thompson. He runs over Harris in the open field and finally caught inside the 5-yard line. That was a 60-yard reception. Crowd going wild here in Mississippi. And Anderson stops short of the end zone. And send on the field goal unit now. Kick is up and good. And the Delta Devils are on the board, 14-3. 2nd and 7. And Golden is sacked on the outside linebacker blitz. That's Cooper's first sack of the season. That makes it 3rd and 12 here in the second quarter. Golden going to throw it over the middle. Highlight open again. First down. That was the same play he scored on earlier, and it seems to be working. Mr. Highlight with the carry out of the shotgun past the 40, the 30, and he's going to take this the distance for his first career rushing touchdown. And just an explosive player. Finally getting him the ball in the open space, and a great block downfield by Deshaun Harris to spring him free. His acceleration is just outstanding. 21-3, Dolphins on top. Steele is crushed for the sack. Zane Williams coming through unblocked, and a big hit to boot. Dolphins back on offense. Jukes McGee with the carry left side. A great block by Deshaun Harris. Once again, McGee is gone. His 2nd career rushing touchdown. That was a big one. 54-yard run. That'll make it 28-3. Dolphins on top of the Devils. The Delta Devils, that is. So the Dolphins coming out firing on all cylinders here in the first half. This new and improved offense seems to be working out well. Let's just see if their defense can hold up as Steele gets sacked again, right up the gut. That makes it 4th and 8. Dolphins will get the ball back again here with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first half. Great run from McGee. Almost a 20-yard run. Tyler Matthews out there lead blocking. And he'll give the ball to him here, and Matthews picks up 8 yards. He's still looking for his first career touchdown. 3rd and 2, McGee to the outside. And a great open field tackle. Deshaun Harris could not block the corner that time. Hines going to throw the football here over the middle, picked off. It actually went to the left side, and Cooper came away with the football. Second pick on the season. And Mr. Highlight needs to come back a little more for that one, but the throw could have been better as well. Anderson on the toss play in the open field, past the 30, and crushed at the 21-yard line by Malik Bean. What a hit by the safety. 3rd and 1. 5 seconds to go in the first half, and a touchdown to Patrick. And that'll close the gap to 28-10. Not a very good look for the Dolphins defense to allow that touchdown as time was closing out the first half. And a perfect throw, just dropped it in the bucket. 28-10 is the score at the half. Jacksonville with 286 for total yards. Mississippi Valley State with 201. Both teams with 1 turnover apiece. And here's Matthews. First play of the second half. Gets a couple yards. 3rd and 8. Hines going to throw it. He's rolling around. And he's going to get the first down and more here using his legs. Michael ground Hines. But there's a holding call. So it doesn't even matter. 3rd and 17 upcoming now. And I think Hines might throw it this time. And he does. He's got Highlight wide open past midfield for the first down. What a great throw. And a great route from Highlight to get open for his quarterback. And it's now 2nd and 8. McGee gets the counter and gets close to the first down marker. He's got 89 yards on 5 carries today. That was a first down, but it's now 3rd and 10. Golden right side. Michael Hines with his first career reception, and he picks up a 3rd down conversion. Hines, pump fake, rolling out left side, throws to the end zone, and Highlight comes down with it. And Michael Hines finally gets his first career passing touchdown, and it only took him 4 games. And, 12 interceptions? My goodness. Steele on the option, runs through Pedersen, pitches it out to Anderson up to the 45-yard line. First down, Delta Devils, they go over 100 yards rushing. 3rd down, Steele, deep shot, right side, Williams deflects it away at the 25-yard line. And the Dolphins will take over. Golden, throwing left side, and it's caught by Hart. And he's going to juke a man out, get past the 40 and past the 45 to the 47-yard line. Great run after the catch for the big tight end. Play action from Hines. Rolling out, throwing deep right side. Hart wide open again. And he has it inside the 30-yard line. Hines has definitely improved his passing game a little bit today. And here's McGee, stiff-arming a defender, picks up 6 yards. 3rd down there, 4 for 4 today. And McGee with a nice spin move, breaks the tackle, jukes, hurdles, and gets it down to the 4-yard line. Impressive run. Gets him over the 100-yard mark. And Matthews is going to punch it in here for his first career rushing touchdown. Big fullback finally getting in the end zone. 3rd and 3 here for the Delta Devils. Anderson close to the first down marker. And they gave it to him. 2nd and 18 now, though. After a holding call, here is Sims with a catch in the open field, past midfield, past the 40, down to the 37-yard line. Defense finally might be getting worn down here now that we enter the 4th quarter. And Steele's going to try to take off here. He is sacked by Bonner. That is a loss of 4 yards, 4th and 10 upcoming. Obviously, they're going to go for it down by 32 points. Steele taking a shot deep to the end zone. Pedersen, great coverage, and he doesn't catch it. Oh my goodness, that's a touchdown for the Delta Devils. Caught in between 2 subscriber players for the Dolphins. Should have been a pick. Mississippi Valley State goes to the onside kick, and they recovered. It bounces off a Dolphins player. And now Mississippi Valley State with some momentum. Here's Steele on the option, and he gets it up past the 40-yard line. Bean with his 4th tackle of the game. steal. Another option. Jukes breaks a tackle. Inside the 10. He's going to score. And the Dolphins defense starting to get worn down big time. Just terrible tackle attempts right there. They're going to go for the onside kick again. This is their second attempt. This time it's recovered by Jacksonville. Dorsey on the recovery. Hines going to try to throw it. He's sacked back in his own territory, though. King with his first sack of the game. 2nd and 19. Hines on the option. A lot of space in front of him, and he doesn't pitch it. That would have probably been a touchdown to highlight. 3rd and 4. Hines on the option again. He's looking a little gassed, and he does not pick up the first down. King gets his 8th tackle of the game. 4th and 4. They're going to go for it, and there's an encroachment penalty. Easy first down pickup. Highlight on the read option. Loses 4 yards. 2nd and 14. Golden going to throw the football here. Left side, and he does not get it out to Hart. He's picked off by Peterson. He threw it well behind him, and now both quarterbacks for Jacksonville have a pick today. The Delta Devils starting to squeak back into this game. Thompson with a catch. Harris gets crushed. Davidson does not have the speed to catch him. And Mississippi Valley State scores again. And a furious comeback attempt right now. It is 42-30. And the Delta Devils are going to go for 2 points here. Steal to the back of the end zone. Caught, but out of the back of the end zone. So it's 42-30 with less than 2 minutes to go. Here's the 3rd onside kick attempt. Recovered by Christian Hart. Dolphins have it. Trying to run the clock out here to get out of here with a win. And here's Tyler Matthews taken down by the face mask. And they'll get him for the personal foul this time. Tack on 15 yards. That'll get him up to the 25-yard line of the Delta Devils. Jukes McGee with a nice 6-yard carry up the gut. He's got 116 yards today with a touchdown. Tyler Matthews loose in the open field and gone untouched on the triple option. A nice 19-yard run for the big fullback. And he showed a lot of acceleration on that one. 48-30. They're going to go for 2 points here to try to get 50. And Hines carries a defender in the end zone. And Jacksonville puts up the 50-burger on Mississippi Valley State. But their defense can't stop anything right now. But the ensuing kickoff, though. Anderson, left side, 2 pancake blocks. McKinney trying to get there, and he can't. And Anderson is to the house. Closing the gap yet again. The defense and special teams are letting them down today. The Dolphins, that is. But Dorsey here on the 4th onside kick attempt, recovered by the Dolphins for the 3rd time now. And here's Matthews. He fumbles the football, recovered by the Delta Devils. Unreal. Now they have a chance to close it within 1 score. Steal, left side. Patrick has it. Bennett is not even close to catching him. Deshaun Harris there, misses the tackle. And Mississippi Valley State is within a touchdown now after the Dolphins are up 42-10 here in the 4th. The 1,000,000th onside kick attempt is recovered by Dorsey yet again, and that is going to finally put an end to it. But what a comeback attempt from the Delta Devils. It should not have been that close. There's nothing we can do for this defense to tweak it to help out the Dolphins. They just got really tired. And maybe the Dolphins offense needs to sustain some drives a little bit longer instead of these really big chunk plays and long touchdown runs and passes. That'll probably help out the defense a little bit. I know everybody loves the highlights, but when your defense is on the field for, 15 minutes out of a game, they're going to get gassed. And that's exactly what happened today. Delta Devils over 500 yards of offense, 180 on the ground, 326 in the air. The Dolphins over 250 rushing and 200 passing yards today. Very impressive. And Mr. Highlight showed out today. Michael Hines gets his first career touchdown pass. But again, the defense allows 34 points in the 4th quarter to allow the Delta Devils back into that game, which was a complete blowout until that 4th quarter. And Ryan Golden, 6 of 923 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Of course, Michael Hines, 3 of 5, 81 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick today. Sacked once. Similar numbers, except for the long passes. McGee, 114 yards. Michael Hines, 69. Mr. Highlight, 53. And Tyler Matthews with 49 yards and 2 touchdowns. He came into the game with 0. Mr. Highlight gets his first career rushing touchdown and first career receiving touchdown today. He had 2 and 134 yards receiving. A long of 66, and I believe that was his touchdown, his first touchdown. He also had 1 drop. Jermaine Marshall, 3 pancakes today. Christian Hart with 2. Jukes McGee had 1. Darren Walters, 8 tackles. Pedersen with 8 tackles as well. He now has 34 on the season. Balling out at the safety spot. Christian Hart and Mr. Highlight had tackles today. Offensive players. Deshaun Harris had 3 tackles, 1 for a loss. He does play cornerback for the Dolphins. Every single defensive back position is taken by a subscriber player on this defense. You got Malik Bean, you got Marcus Pedersen, you got Allen Davidson, and Deshaun Harris, who's the wide receiver, also playing cornerback. So they should not be allowing 300-plus receiving yards every game. But they now finally have a victory on the season. They are 1-3, 1-1 in SEC play, so that is very important. They still have a chance at that SEC title, even though they started off this season doing awful. The next game, they travel to take on Texas Southern, another SEC showdown. That'll be a fun one. That'll be out in Week 7. Our next game, which will be Wednesday, is the San Diego Toreros, who are 1-2 on the season. They will be traveling to take on the 3-1 Eastern Washington Eagles, the number 1 team in the Pac-10. I'll see you guys for that one Wednesday. Take it easy, guys.